Welcome everyone to VRML Network. We got a week 3, season number 1 matchup between Formula-3 and Fusion. Joining me in the booth is not one, but two homies. I got Alpha Foxtrot and my good friend Retro Cat Rydell.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? What's up? It's nice to be in the caster booth with you, Alpha and Jucifer again, with this grand slam of a match. Fusion, which I really think is gonna bring that energy to the driftball field in Formula-3. Hopefully, their formula is a formula to great success this match. But you know, Alpha, what do you think is gonna happen during this match?
Man, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this matchup, but you know, the connoisseurs, looking at the connoisseurs, they really think Formula-3 is going to win. It's 22-11. So lots of votes on this one, and we should have a really good matchup today, but I'm super pumped, super excited, and let's see what happens here.
I also want to say, guys, tomorrow, me and Alpha will be on the VRML podcast. We're doing an Orion Drift episode, so make sure to stop on by. It's going to be me, Alpha, and Martini. We're all going to talk about Orion Drift and the Orion Drift community. So please stop on by. It's gonna be cool. Grab a snack, and you know what? I'm for sure going to be on my seat watching this match. I'm so excited, Jucifer.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be casting tomorrow, but I'm going to watch probably the VOD of your guys' podcast. I'm interested in what you guys have to say. But let's get to the arena and get this show on the road. Coming in for Fusion, we got Monster Dash, we got Futures, we got that Wizard Gecko, and we got Lala. Over on Formula-3 side, we got the one and only Lynch. We got Boo. We got Pinata, and we got Salvatore with a bunch of E's at the end. I love it. All right, let's get this cam in the middle, and let's get ready. There's Salvatore. Yes, hurry, put it in the middle.
Set to start.
Pre-match MVP. Okay, here we go. Round number 1, match between Fusion, Formula-3, right here on the VRML Network. Let's get ready to get going, and here comes Salvatore. Hold on. You want to take over for a sec, Retro?
Yeah, we are on the Retro Radio.
No, we're good.
Oh, we're good? All right, we're back.
Pinata has it. He's trying to work it into the middle. He's going to get checked off. He's going to bounce wide, and trying to work it out is Monster. Monster gets a poke on it. There's Futures. Futures coming in hot from up top. Ooh, gets that ball just bumped out, and Boo's takes over. Boo now circles around a little bit. Little hand ha-cha-cha. Going around on that halo, going for a little lap. And now coming in skyward, looking for that pass across. Hits Salvatore. Over to Pinata, who puts it in the goal. 1-0 coming in for Formula-3.
Excellent shot by Formula-3 there. You know, I'm really seeing them work in pairs for this match, and that seems to be working to their advantage so far, but we'll see how Fusion can respond right now.
With some epic drift ball action and a brilliant goal back there, like you were saying, Fusion. But maybe another brilliant shot there. We're currently 1-0 right now. Pinata is going to try to get that shot. He's going to roll it in. Good to be shot. He's going to be taking that shot straight back down under tunnel here. Might be taking it straight back up. He has an opportunity for a goal, but everybody's just going to be out of there. Wizard Gecko seeing it from the top. Could be a smackdown. Salvatore saying nope. And gonna boom that straight back down on the court. It's gonna roll up for anybody to take that. We got Futures taking that possession on the ball, taking the high sky. Pinata's gonna take that ball possession away. But Boo saying, ooh, scary. Could be going down for the scary smackdown shot, but Wizard is there to save the day.
That ball's gonna roll around the wall here. Boo's gonna pick that up and try to reset that back to the middle. Here we go. We got Salvatore. He sends that up over for Boo. Boo gets tackled out there, and Salvatore repicks it up, throws it down. There's Pinata just hanging out on that open side of the goal. 2-0 coming in for Formula-3.
Another point on the board there. I'm seeing a lot of saves and breakups over on the Formula-3 side. And, you know, when you get those shots on goal, the ability to just get the ball out of your side is working well for him. And here we go with Monster Dash.
I really agree with you, Alpha. As we're going to kick it off, We're gonna have the ball going straight back out onto there. Future coming straight back up onto the sky. Passing up the ooh la la. Ooh la la going right back to Monster Dash. Looks like there's gonna be a little bit of a scruffle for the battle for ball possession. Rolling straight back up in the air. Future gets tackled. Lynch gonna smack it straight back down onto the field here. Pinata taking it straight back up. He could be going for the shot. He's racing for it. I can see the vision like a bull. Shoving over, but he loses ball position. And Monster Dash is like, I'm just gonna take that, good chap. And he's going to take that straight back up onto the air. He's going to take his time here. Pinata's into the back there, but he had a good pass off there. He's going to try to pass that over. It rolls straight under tunnel. He's going to go straight back up to Salvatore. Salvatore with the shot. Double taps to be foul. Oh my.
Man, that they had that attempt on a goal earlier there, but there was just one person on Formula 3 that was down there. They were kind of waiting, kind of holding off for their team, and just waited a little bit too long, and they got the ball back, but ended up working out for him in the end. And here we go with another response from Fusion.
Here comes Future trying to work it in, but Pinata gets that smacked out. Now it's going to be racing down to the other side. That's coming down, but there's Lala. Lala going sky high up on that halo. Flips that pass across, but it's intercepted. Here comes Lynch now. Lynch with a little hand, ha-cha-cha. Fires it over to Salvatore. But that ball gets popped up. There's Monster there to pick it up. Now going to circle around. Now just waiting, looking for a pass. He's going to fire that to the wing. No one was really there. Boo's going to pick that up. Boo now looking to set it up. Sends it across. Great pass over to Salvatore. Over to Pinata. Pinata back to Salvatore. Salvatore now coming in. And Monster. No. Who was that? That's Wizard. Wizard swooping in. Picking that ball up. Working it in. Bouncing up to the cloud. Fires it over to Futures. Futures shoots. No. It gets turned aside by Boo. Boo now working it back up. Bouncing off that cloud. Going. And goes over to the Orion onion ring. Now goes wide, and now we'll bring it back into the middle. Here comes Boo sky high, looking to put it in, fires that ball up. Ooh, tried for the pass. It does not go, and that ball's going to bounce up.
Looks like Wizard Gecko taking that ball possession. We are into the late game. Time is ticking. Boo's going to be taking that ball possession. He's going to go straight back up on the crosswalk, taking the boost there. Oh, talk about a juke from Boo right there. Incredible. Wizard Gecko's going to try to get that ball possession as much as he can. Could be rolling straight back up into the air. Ooh la la. He's going to throw it right back down in the tunnel. Looks like he get picked up by Future. The time is going to tick to 0, and they're going to try to keep it up as much as they can. Wizard Gecko taking that straight back up. Lynch is going to keep it up. They're playing a little bit of hot potato here. Maybe trying to get one more point in. Lynch gonna take that glorious pass to Salvatore, straight back up to the top from Future. And
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh man, that was absolutely brutal. Guys, that first match, just I feel the energy, I feel both of these teams really hyped up and excited to go at each other and just see what comes out of this. And you know, watching Formula 3 at the very beginning, you know, they were getting those passes together, and it really seemed like Fusion started to find their groove at the end there. They were breaking up the passes, they were getting some interceptions, and, you know, going into this next round, I definitely think we could have a pretty good match on our hands. But what good stuff did you guys see? What was your favorite play from that last match?
Mine personally was just like the amount of scoring Formula 3 was doing. But just we're about to get back in to another glorious round here.
We are. That ball's back in the middle. They're not wasting any time. Ball's bouncing up. Here comes Wizard Gecko. He has that ball with some speed. He's coming in hot. He passes that across. Ooh la la. Can't quite handle that. And it's going to go back over to Boo. Boo now trying to get by. He's going to get stopped. And now Lynch trying to work it in. He gets tackled off. Monster's just going to flip it back. There's Lynch getting a hand on it. Wizard, though, keeping that ball rolling. Fires that pass across. Finds Ooh La La. Ooh La La coming in hot. He'll fire that pass. Ooh, a streaking player there. Not able to find him. Future, so has it. Turns that corner. Brings that back into the middle. He's going up. And he bounces down. He's coming in. Oh, has that ball smacked out. And now picking that up, it's loose and it's gonna go. Lynch, oh, and it bounces off and comes back. So is Buddy Boo. We'll pick that up, move it in. Going wide with it, coming in from that wing. Looking for that pass across, maybe. No, gonna hold it, gonna shoot. And there's Monster saying not today. Gonna fire that outlet pass to Futures. Futures slowly working it in. Oh, we'll get tackled by Pinata. Pinata now. Leading scorer that last round. Gets it over to Boo. Boo gets his pocket picked and that ball rolls free. Now Pinata juking towards the middle, coming in hot, and he's going to fire that wide. Not sure what happened there. Maybe Fusion got a hand on it. Lynch now. As that ball go down, Salvatore with some speed. One-on-one with Ulala. He'll shoot. He'll put it in. What a goal. Salvatore making it 1-0.
What excellent gameplay we're seeing. Fusion definitely has a whole lot more opportunities, I feel like, in that last little skirmish. But, you know, when you just can't make the ball connect and get that over to your teammates, it's going to break it up and give the other team opportunities to get in there. Just like that we saw with Pinata. Oh, my gosh.
See, Alpha, I do heavily agree with you there. But the real question is, what's Formula 3 real formula? The formula is to just get epic goals like that, Alpha.
You're absolutely right about that, Retro.
Monster has that. He's going to fire that over to Futures. Futures bumps that back in the middle. Looking for Wizard to pick that up. Oh, no, it goes the other way. And cleaning that up is Boo. Formula 3 on a little bit of a run right now.
Formula 3 might be juicing on something, man. We saw them just totally turn this around. You know, I thought Fusion was going to come back, thought they were going to get some goals off this round, but just so far, nothing's happened. We'll see if Ulala can get in there, trying to do some jukes and solo, and there we go. That's our first goal on the Fusion side. Maybe we spoke a little bit too soon, you know? Maybe there's a chance of them to come back still.
Yeah, I gotta say, maybe it's the caster's curse. Ooh. It looks like we're gonna start that out. Pinata's gonna take that straight back up in the air. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Nobody was there trying to get that ball possession. Pinata's gonna try to rush for that. Looks like they're gonna smack that straight back down onto the field. Gonna get picked up by ooh la la. Somebody's gonna go straight back there. Pinata picks it straight back up. Boo's gonna take that possession. He has his eyes on the goal. He's gonna go straight back up. Beautiful ceiling guard. Smack down. Oh! Yikes! Jucifer.
Lynch now picking that ball up to the neutral zone. Keeping that pressure on. He's going to fire that into the middle. Looking to find his partner, but Monster gets a hand on it. But here we go. Pinata with that open goal. Boom! They lured him out, and Pinata fired it home. 4-1.
We saw. Sorry about that. We saw a little error there from Formula 3. It looks like one of their players might have dropped off there for a second, but they were able to bring it around back together, and now we got Fusion just trying to get those passes to connect again, and it's still not working out. Boo's going to take it in for another shot.
Going straight back to Alpha. Another beautiful shot, Alpha. What would you see from that shot?
Dude, the skill from this team is just blowing my mind right now. Like they are getting the smackdown in goal for sure.
Indeed, blowing my mind too here. What's your thoughts, Jucifer?
Lynch there just came up with a huge save. Ball's gonna roll loose on the corner. Pinata picks it up. Pinata now bringing it down and will fire it across. He'll hit his intended receiver who hits it back over to Boo. Boo now coming in hot, and Pinata resetting that back to Salvatore. Here comes Salvatore. He'll put it in the goal. Formula 3, 1 point away from that big M.
You guys saw that like interception into an interception, right? Like, how do you even plan that? This is just some next level gameplay from both of these teams here. I can't even wrap my head around how you pull something like that off.
I agree, Alpha. You know, with this game just evolving over time, we're just going to see throughout the season each team just evolving with their plays and movesets, which I really love about that's what I love about this game. And Christopher, you are correct. They did get the big M.
Oh man, I thought that was gonna work if I were on a break. Man, this is just some absolute next level gameplay. Like I was saying, both of these teams really have figured it out. And you know, we saw that there that very last goal. Soloing, it's a strategy. It still works against some of these teams. So you know, nothing is totally locked in here as we go into this third round. You guys think that there's a chance that we could see 4 or 5, or you think this is going to be a open and shut game for Formula 3?
Well, Fusion is ranked number 3 currently. We got 10 seconds from that ball. Let's get back into the middle. Let's see what happens. I'm expecting Fusion to turn it up a couple notches here. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's just Formula 3's night to rock and roll. Let's get ready to get flashbang for this round number 3. Here it comes. Boom! All right, then we're off. Picking that up is Salvatore. Runs it to the wall. Kisses it now. Futures takes over. Futures has some speed, and Lynch with a huge save. He's going to get that cleared into the center area. Now they're going to look to chase it down. Monster's there. Pinata gives him a smack, and Boo picks it up. That ball rolls free, and here comes Salvatore. Salvatore coming in hot. He jukes, he jabs, he puts it in.
What a play!
Man, Formula 3 playing like they're back at VRML Con. This is just some next level stuff. They are locked in. They are unstoppable right now, and it is just so incredible to watch.
They really want to be the top of the top here, Alpha. They're playing their hardest here, and they're just playing like never before. It looks like Wizard Gecko's going to try to get that in. Lynch saying a nope and booming it out of the goal. Beautiful reset there to ooh la la, but gets intercepted by Boo. Looks like he's going to get picked up by Monster Dash in the air. Looks like he's going to get another beautiful pass. 5 Future. Somebody was there to intercept it. Wizard Gecko has it. Somebody there, Salvatore, to take it back. Lynch has it in the air. Could be booming it down to the field. He's going to throw it on the crosswalk. Pinata's going to try to get that opportunity. Lynch taking it back, trying to pass it straight back to Pinata. So he's going for that grand reset back to Boo. Boo has it. He has that time. He has that ball control as he's going to go straight under Sewer here. Could be going for the pass. He could be going for the shot here. Well, I don't really know his mindset here. He's going out. He's juking over. Oh, barely. Almost there, Juice Fruit.
That ball doesn't get much closer than that. It's going to be smacked back down, and picking it up is Lynch. He's hitting that back, and Wizard now going to try to take that back, but he can't. Lynch now putting on that pressure in the offensive zone, but he gets mean mugged by 3 of them. And that ball rolls free. Now Pinata with some speed, leading scorer of the match, coming in hot and trying to work it in, but he gets stopped by Wizard Gecko. Wizard Gecko now has that up top. Looking around, looking for a pass. Ooh, gets his pocket picked. And now Pinata turning that around, coming in from that corner. Gonna fire that pass up. Finds Boo, but good stop there from Ooh La La. Futures. Now he fires that back down. Picking that up is Lynch. Lynch pitching up out of the goal. Here comes the goalie. He fires it over to Pinata. Pinata shoots. He misses. Boo's coming in. Back to Pinata. It's gonna be smacked to the corner. And looking to pick that up is gonna be Monster Dash. And the ball bounces down. Boo has it. Boo with a little hand cha over to Pinata. Ball bounces free, and here comes Boo. Boo goes up top and has that ball, and once again poked out of their hands.
Looks like it's going straight back up to Pinata. Pinata has it in his hands right now. Could be going for the shot. Brilliant pass there from Boo. Almost a smacked out of the shot, but gets deflected by Fusion's incredible defense here. Looks like, ooh la la, gonna take that straight back up into the air. Gonna go for that, gets intercepted in the air. And I gotta say, a lot of air interceptions here. They're really good at reading here, Fusion 3. They're like an impeccable wall, and nothing can get through them, which is really good for a team here. Looks like he's gonna go straight back down. Boo's gonna try that. Salvatore has it. He has the opportunity. He's gonna jump up. He's gonna smack down onto the goal.
What an excellent solo play right there. You know, I'm trying to put a label on Fusion 3's gameplay. Is it solo? Is it passing oriented? I'm noticing they're kind of changing it up, and I think that's really getting to Fusion's head. While they're playing a solo game and they're passing as a last resort, we see right there how Formula 3 is taking advantage of keeping it switched up and not letting their opponent know what's going on.
Here comes Wizard Gecko one-on-one, and Wizard Gecko cutting that lead to just 1. Doing what he needs to do, putting that team on his back. But here we go, Pinata, not happy with the 1-goal lead. We got a minute to go. He's now gonna kill a little bit of clock here, just setting it up. He's gonna flip it over to Boo. Boo now, gets tackled, and Pinata takes it back. Salvatore has it. Salvatore turns that corner, coming in. He'll lay it up. Monster with a great save, gets that swatted up and out. Over to Salvatore. Salvatore flips that pass across over to Pinata. Pinata will lay it back. Over, here comes Lynch. Lynch coming in hot from up top. Lynch with some speed. Lynch puts it in the goal. 3-1. Formula 3 leads.
Incredible speed we're seeing from both of these teams. Monster's going to go high with it now, looking like he might try to get a pass. He's going to go, not quite a shot, try to get a pass off to his teammate. Oh, and it does finally roll in. We're starting to see a comeback here with 20 seconds left. You know, this game isn't totally over yet.
Could see possibly Alpha in overtime. It's theoretically possible. The equations, the stars align for a possible overtime, but we're really gonna have to see here. Time is ticking. I'm on the edge of my seat. What's it gonna be? Another goal from Pinata ending it off.
Wow, once again, guys, just the solo meta versus the passing meta. And while we saw both,
we're in that hot potato
it
time.
does look like the passing meta. Oh,
Ooh La La has the ball. He's up on that onion ring. He's coming in. He's looking for one more for the road. He's going to fire it. It's going to go off, and that won't go. And that's going to do it. Formula 3 takes it in 3 straight rounds.
To our sprawling civilization.
Yeah, my bad, Juicebear. I thought the time had run out there, but we had that one last shot at glory for both teams there. So this has been a really, really fun match to watch. But Retro, what are you seeing? What are you hearing with the comms on the teams right now? You know, what's your breakdown?
You know, it was a great match overall from Formula 3. Formula 3 really played their best, and, you know, this is just a great team that we've seen before. A lot of great plays from them. I just gotta say, they had impeccable defense. Nothing could get through Formula 3 defense. But maybe if Fusion could step up in their offense a little, they could have had it. But, you know, that's mostly all I have to say.
Well, that's going to do it for our cast here. We're going to be back in 9 minutes with IVI versus Cascade. So on behalf of RetroCat and Alpha Foxtrot, thanks everybody for tuning in. Until next time, keep grinding and peace.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.